All right, so you guys blew this video up, and the main comment I saw was, what is the history behind this dealer and what is it still used for? So it turns out it actually has more use than you'd think. So the building is actually still owned by the original owners of that Saab dealer. Now, after Saab went belly up in 2011, they actually kept the dealer open for a few months for service and parts and stuff like that. But after a little while, it just didn't make sense financially to keep open. Now, the owner of that Saab dealership actually owned a Subaru dealership down the road as well called Village Subaru until they sold it, and it is now renamed McGovern Subaru. At some point after the dealership was sold, the original owners of the Saab dealer rented out their space to the Subaru dealer for overflow cars, which is why you saw all the new Subarus in the video when I pulled up. However, McGovern Subaru does not have access to the building. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Like I said before, the entire property is still owned by the original owners of the Saab dealer, and they actually store some of their cars from their personal car collection inside of that showroom, which is why you see that Porsche 993 in the showroom that like 1,000 different people pointed out. However, according to Jake from Bay State Cards, who has purchased a few cars from that Subaru dealer and actually asked about the old Saab dealer when he was there, and he told me that the Subaru dealer is actually moving across town to a larger location and they'll have no more need for an overflow lot. So the future of this Saab dealer is certainly up in the air. But if you ask me, when I went there, the place was maintained beautifully and it was kept in great condition. It's clearly owned by someone who cares a lot about cars and preserving their history, and I can't imagine an enthusiast like that would let something like this destroy an amazing piece of automotive history.